Welcome again, friends, to Mermaid Empath. Today I am dressed as the Greenman's Bride. I am the goddess of the forest and nature, and what I'm doing right now is a reading for those twin flames who are under the sign of Virgo. So I'm going to begin by cleansing my decks, praying over them, and shuffling. Let me get a little more light on the subject. I'd like to talk to you for a second about the mask and the message behind the mask. Sometimes in life, we wear masks. We wear masks in relationships when we don't show our true feelings to one another. We wear masks in our professional lives when we are doing a job that perhaps is not something that we truly feel passionate about. We wear masks, oftentimes with our friends and family even, because we don't want them to see things about ourselves or things that perhaps we don't feel good about in ourselves. We disguise by wearing masks. So, for the sign of Virgo, divine feminines, let's see what's going on. The Moon, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun. Okay, what I'm seeing here in these cards, these first three cards are telling me that there have been things that were unclear that you did not know about, divine feminines under the sign of Virgo. You felt like there was a need for balance, a need for truth. There were too many secrets and too many things that caused suspicion in the relationship and connection. And part of this connection has left you feeling like it has stolen your power, as if it has perhaps set you back financially and taken away your sense of self-esteem, perhaps. And we have here on the end that what you're trying to do now is you are trying to focus on self-love and on being your own sun. You're trying to regain your power and take back control of your own emotional state and everything that is happening in your life. You're trying to be your own star. You're trying to be the person that's in control of your own life at this point. Now we have the Lovers, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now here, what I'm saying in this line is that the challenge is that someone in this relationship needs to make a choice in love. They need to decide perhaps between two people, because the fact that they have not done this in the past has caused their whole world to kind of go upside down, and maybe things did not start to go their way. They were afraid to walk away from a situation because they felt that there was love there that could be still rekindled, or they could still have a Two of Cups situation. But the problem is that they could never come out of the Three of Cups situation. Now, a Two of Cups situation is when a couple is very happy and content with one another and they don't need outside distractions. But that third cup is always some form of outside distraction, whether it's another person or whether it's just an addiction, or somebody's working too much or something of that nature. Maybe somebody has their mind outside of the relationship is what that third party means. So we have the Star upside down. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Cups in reverse. So, Divine Feminines of the Virgo, I feel like this person that you held in such high esteem, that you felt was such a great and wonderful person, ended up not being as awesome as you thought they were, because when you saw them exposed for who they truly were, and you felt as though you invested a lot into this person, and this person did not really turn out to be a return on your investment. Okay, and we have here also with the 3 of Cups in reverse is that there was very little celebration in this union because of perhaps they were drinking too much, perhaps they were partying too much, or could have even been that they were too distracted by other people. So maybe they were kind of a little bit of a flirt or in a player type of a mode. So we have here the next row of cards is the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the King of Swords in reverse. What this here is telling me is that this person that you've been connecting with has been in a prison of their own mind, or perhaps they have gotten you trapped up in your thoughts, because there's not a feeling of victory here in this relationship, and one or both of you are feeling quite wounded by the sense of constant conflict and competition. Now, this King of Swords upside down is telling me that somebody who was quite combative, or perhaps resistant or reluctant to open up emotionally in this relationship, maybe they were a bit cold with their words, or perhaps they were just kind of cutting things out of their life that didn't serve them at the time, and their values were a little askewed, and so they were not seeing the value in this relationship. Now I'm going to go on to some Romance Angels advice for you, Virgo Divine Feminines. Spirit guides and angels, I ask that you give me a little bit of advice today for the spirit of Twin Flame Divine Feminines under the sign of Virgo. Let me get 2 more cards here. The first one out of the bat. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Isn't that a little coincidence today when we're talking about masks? So, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partners of your wish, of yours. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Sorry, things come out like they do. Okay. This is quite a few cards, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there and read it for you and let you know. Ooh, there's even some sticking here. So what I'm seeing here from the Romance Angels message is that someone had been wearing a false mask in this relationship. They weren't exactly showing how they felt about things. Perhaps they were